speech is going to be more about a sport, but my artifact is a slitter. So it's the ball used in the sport of hurling, which is an ancient Irish sport. So this is a hurl here that you see him holding. So to many people, it probably just looks like a wooden stick, but to millions and millions of Irish people, it represents home, community, identity, and history. So everyone has something that represents home, be it a jersey, photo, object, something meaningful, and this artifact or sport is mine. So the hurl is more than just equipment. It connects Irish people to culture and identity, and in this speech I'll try to explain what hurling is, why it connects Irish communities, and what it means to me. So to understand the hurl and why it matters, you first need to understand the sport. So let's talk about what hurling actually is. So it's the oldest field sport in the world. It's been played for over 3,000 years. It's played with a hurl, a slitter, and recently a helmet's been worn. So it's an extremely fast sport. It's actually the fastest field sport in the world. It's physical ruled like hockey and requires a high level of skill, similar to lacrosse, just minus the net on the top of the stick. So its cultural importance. Hurleys have been made the same way for thousands of years. They're handcrafted from ash, so all this is made by hand no matter what way it's made, and requires high skill. They've been passed down through generations, so usually if your grandfather makes hurls, chances are your father made them and you probably make them as well. So this meaning lives inside every Irish community. What you see here, all these lights on the map of Ireland, is a GAA pitch or a hurling pitch. So there's one every probably 10 minutes across the country. So the hurl is ultimately a symbol of belonging. So GAA clubs are the centre of towns. Every town has at least one, as you can see here. Some have a lot more. Mine is somewhere in here, and I bet most people could probably point out their own as well. So players represent where they're from, no matter what. There's no trades, no contracts, so similar to high school sport here. It's a fully amateur sport, so no matter how good you get at it, you can't get paid. There's no professional side to it. You can play in front of 82,000 people and in front of millions on TV, but you're still an amateur sports person. The club and county colours represent local pride, so this is my county, so purple and yellow. And rivalries are rooted through history, through parents, grandparents, and generations before that. So the biggest games, like I said there, are played in front of 82,000 people in a place called Croke Park, which is somewhere in here. And that will bring together communities, families, everybody from local towns will travel to the same place for those games. So like I said, it's like high school or college sports, but just deeper because it's the same place, same people for generations, and usually players will range from 17 to late 30s. So hurl is a physical symbol of shared identity. The connection matters even more to me now that I live away from home. So living far from Ireland, the hurl gives me a sense of closeness to home. It represents certain values like loyalty, tradition, community, and it's just a constant reminder of where I'm from. So to conclude, to all Irish people, the hurl represents one of the oldest sports in the world, a culture built on tradition, and most importantly, a personal identity. So cultural artifacts help us understand others. Communication happens through objects as well, which is what I'm trying to do with this sport and through the hurl and slitter. So while it looks like a piece of wood, to me and Irish people everywhere, it represents who we are, where we're from, and how sport can carry meaning across centuries and ultimately across continents.